With all of this, what do you see as the future of treating anemia and CKD going forward? Wasn't that fun?
Well, when I look at CKD, I tell this story. When I was an intern and you came into the ER with a heart attack, I always ask the fellows, do you know what we did? And they would look at each other. I said, we did nothing. We maybe put some nitro paste on them and wished them well through the night and hope they live, because we didn't have cath labs. Today, you're in the cath lab within the first hour, you get a cath, you don't have an MI, and you go home. And they look at me like, you know, mortified. My view of chronic kidney disease is the hope is that we will have therapies, maybe, you know, roxadustat and the HIF PHIs are going to be part of that, where you don't even go to kidney failure. If you end up on kidney failure, there's something significantly missing in your identification and therapy. So as it comes to management of anemia, I see that as a critical piece of the puzzle to delaying the symptoms and or progression. In addition to now, as we know, SGLT2 inhibitors show very positive outcomes in delaying. So each of these are a piece of a puzzle, to Stanley's point, of putting it all together and focusing on individual patient care.
Well, you know, this is an exciting moment, it sounds like to me. And before we leave, what I want to do is go around to each of you and get some pithy thought, real pith here. Maybe you could give me one final thought to sum up a critical point you'd like to make, that you'd like to leave with our viewers. And so why don't we start with Dr. Crittenden?
My final point would be we should continue to consider the total patient experience and total patient care, not focus on one thing in a silo, but consider their anemia, how it relates to their CKD progression, how it relates to their diabetes control, because that's ultimately what we're striving for, which is truly an improved patient outcome.
Dr. Coyne, you're next.
Be pithy. I would say that I hope these drugs make anemia much less a focus for nephrologists. There's a lot of important things that we need to take care of in the cardiovascular health of our patients. And I'd like to just give them a pill, know that their anemia is taken care of, and I can just move on to more important things.
Dr. Provenzano, you've got the last word.
Gosh almighty, that's the first time I've ever had the last word. So I think my pithy comment would be, we are moving from a 20th century pharmacologic management of anemia to a 21st century physiologic management of anemia, which to me is incredibly exciting.
Well, I want to thank all of you for joining us today. This has really been fascinating for me as a non-nephrologist. And I just think that what I'm hearing is, along with lots of other disease states and lots of other specialties, is a new age in the way we approach disease and its management. And it's great to be a doctor. I'm excited about this. And I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank our viewers for joining us. And I hope everybody found this AJMC panel discussion useful and interesting. I'm Dr. Peter Salgo, and I'll see everybody next time.